Good morning. What you're seeing right here is a first time ever customer loyalty rewards. It's going to be absolutely turned upside down. No longer is it going to exist at all. We are in an era right now where everything is literally backwards. We're going to flip it 180 degrees uh, as we have understood it before. Customer loyalty is no longer about a customer being loyal to a business. It is about a business being loyal to a customer first. And then once that business shows loyalty to that customer and develops trust and shows that that consumer can trust the business, then that trust will initiate loyalty back to that business. But the first step is for the business to show trust to the consumer by giving them a personal black box of their data that cannot be stolen, used, hacked, or manipulated without their permission. What kind of trust is that when we take anybody who signs up for some kind of rewards program or loyalty program and then we take that data and we start advertising to them, often ignoring everything about who they are as a person, selling it to other parties. Trust has been lost in the whole internet protocol of life. And once we establish that back to the customer, the first brands who do this will endear trust and loyalty like never before, because you don't buy off people for their loyalty. You don't give them points and miles and say be loyal. You give them trust and then they become loyal. Points and miles are a part of the trust. They don't operate independently of trust. And this is the way the entire world has been operating, wondering why customers aren't loyal, because there's no trust mechanism built into it, and blockchain technology puts that trust back into the experience. And the first way we do that is by giving the consumer control of their data and let them monetize it, not Google, Amazon, Facebook, or anybody else. The customer owns their own data. They get to use it. They get to control it. They get to get paid when and if they decide to give it to you. And if they do, you don't get to keep it. The customer keeps it and can retains it. And it takes a special technology in order for them to get that back. Because today when you give your identity to somebody, they keep it and they monetize it without your permission. That is over nowadays. And the brands who recognize this are going to dominate for literally ever, okay? Because this is what consumers want. And nobody has done this yet. We're launching that with Smart Community Technologies. Let me get you through this so that we don't lose your whole attention span, all right? So personal black box of data. I'm going to just listen as we go through here. I'll stop it and pause it and explain. We'll be out of here in a few minutes. Okay, for the design of the personal black box, okay, that don't need to worry about that. You can just read that on your own. Okay, allows you to own. Here it is. Personal, the personal black box allows you to own and secure all of your data in a special trust account protected by blockchain technology. Let's go to the next step here. The personal black box allows you to see yourself in your own digital mirror. This is with a dashboard or on an app. You actually can bring up and you get to see how all your data is being used, what portion of your data can be released. Let me illustrate it real quick and then we'll move on, because I know this is hard to understand. But imagine you have a driver's license number and that consists of like 9 digits, just say for example, right? And when you normally hand over your driver's license number, not only do they get your driver's license number, but they get your picture, your height, your weight, and a whole bunch of things they have no idea to even know. And then they use that and they can cross-append that data and pull out your credit score, where you live, all your second trust deeds, your mortgages, everything. Big Brother is dominant, okay? And people are concerned about it. This is the answer to it. And then we're going to put together a list of brands that are key brands in their space and exclusively put them into this ecosystem that puts the customer first. And we'll announce more about that in the very near future. But you can, with a dashboard, with the app, you can actually see your data and you can pull it back from anyone you have given it to so that they cannot see it any longer. So there is no longer handing over a driver's license number. There is no that every number of the driver's license or every aspect of your identity is chopped up in little blocks. And then you get to release that and pull it back. I know it's hard to understand, but let's kind of keep going. You'll see it. It'll be clear as we go. You can monetize your data for insights. The personal black box allows you to be paid, allows you consumers to be paid for your interaction with brands. Now, how we pay you is going to be a whole new form of rewards. But just remember the fact that now you're going to get paid to walk around with an amazing app as you distribute to the brands of your choice, to the companies of your choice, and to the nonprofits of your choice that you choose to support, because they earn your trust first, and then you deposit your trust with them, and then if they break it, you can take it back. It's incredible, isn't it? I know it's hard to understand, but just hang on. So let's keep going. Okay, to communicate the idea, let's go. To communicate the idea of being both, okay, we used our exclusive new font. This is just the letters, so everybody can understand it. Don't worry about this. We're skipping through it. Okay, we can understand the letters. Yeah, they look pretty clear, so that's all that. All right, let's get to a little bit more. We also designed a logo. Yeah, personal black box. Okay, this is just a little simple thing. You own your data is the whole concept of it. We called the design magical simplicity. It's got to be clear. Everybody can do it. No problem. All right. Here's what it may look like. Mirror, manage. Let me slow down. Mirror, manage, and monetize your data for learning, growth, and profit. Your data loves you. No, that's right. You are in control of your data for the first time in history. Okay, let's keep going. We'll stop at these little things just so you can read them. You can pause it. Okay, your data is held in your own trust account. It is secured for you with advanced encryption. Only you hold the key. No one can see it but you, and you get paid for engagements you choose to participate in. It's about time, isn't it? Securing your data will only take a few minutes. Boom, check it out. Okay, very simple to do, very simple app. We're going to be launching this. We'll announce the brands we're going to be working with in our next video. Let me give you an example. Here's your lifetime value. You're going to be able to verify to brands how much you're worth because of when you frequent them. I mean, if you want a chicken burrito on Wednesday, well, how important is that to Chipotle, right? Because you've been going to Qdoba. And now you can show, listen, I mean, if you can communicate with me and you can give me some really good value, then here, I can release this for you to communicate with me on Wednesday and remind me to come to your place for a chicken burrito rather than your competitor's place. And here's what I usually do, and here's what I like. And by the way, I have friends that I can share this with. If I like your chicken burrito, then they may like it too. So I'm a very powerful person. So give me a free chicken burrito right now, and I'll go ahead and release a little bit of my data and see if it works out. What the world? Yes, that's a simplistic explanation of it. It gets better than that as we go, but I'm just telling you a simple illustration. So you'll get to know like all this kind of stuff, and then you can verify this with the brand. It's immutable. It can't be changed. You can look at, metrics. Everything is broken off in a little different kind of categories, and you can release any bit you want. Don't worry about that. That's little messages that we send to encourage you, and that's the end of it. So we'll share some more with you later about that.